Hello everyone, welcome back. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Thank you everyone for being here, for viewing, liking, sharing, and subscribing. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up on your way out if you enjoy it. It does help the channel. Now, I know up to this point I kind of had given up all of the zodiac sign readings and was sticking to Virgo all placements readings. You have expressed your unhappiness about that, and my apologies, but I have to follow whatever I'm guided to do. And now I'm feeling the nudge to do a short reading for each of the zodiac signs. So that's what I'm doing. And I don't know if I'm doing another set of 12 down the road, or if this is just going to be, once in a while I'll throw this in. I don't know. I'm following my guidance. Right now, this is what I need to do. So I just wanted to make you aware of that. I hope you all enjoy the reading, and I hope it helps you. So let's go. Okay, Leo, let's see what Spirit has in store for you. Doing all the zodiac readings again, it's like going home. Feels kind of good. Feels very strange because I've been doing nothing but Virgo for months, but it feels good. We're using the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck here. It's the same deck I use in my moon readings. This is not a moon reading. I just want to get timing for you. And so that's why I'm using the Queen of the Moon Oracle. It's going to give us timing. All the decks that I'm using, I think I've already told you this, will be down below, but maybe not. Okay, you've got the Growth card. Now this Growth card, this is a Waxing Crescent 3. The Waxing Crescent 3 moon is 3 days after a new moon, okay? So these are timeless readings, and this is just timing. So whenever the new moon is closest to you, if it's the one that just went by or one that's coming up, that's the new moon you're going to focus on with this growth. That's when your growth is going to take place, okay? 3 days after the closest new moon to you, whether it's past or future. But this being growth, if it's the past new moon, 3 days after that new moon, you can expect growth to start taking place. Give or take, okay? Because time is not exact to the other side. The messages are coming through from the other side, but the other side does not work from a clock or a calendar, okay? So this is approximate. The next card out is Darkness. Oh, sorry. Now this is the long night moon. The long night moon is in December. And obviously this is a new moon because it creates darkness. And if you look at the picture, the long night moon is the last moon prior to a complete new moon. As you can see, there's still a little bit of light on this moon. So this is the day before a new moon, okay? And what did I say? This is 3 days after a new moon. This is a day before. This is 3 days after. So I'm putting them in order for you here. That's all I'm doing. So now we have the discernment card, and this is a Waxing Gibbous 1. Now the Waxing Gibbous 1 is approximately a week before the full moon, okay? So again, depending on where that full moon is for you, if it's closest to you from the past or in the future. Now, I don't know where that full moon is for you, so it either sits here or it sits over there. I'm going to put it here because I tried to put it in the middle on the last reading I did, and that just caused a whole lot of confusion for me, and therefore for you in the reading, those that were watching it. So this is where we're at. So, day before a new moon, 3 days after a new moon, and this is a week before a full moon. So, you know what? I'm going to say that I guess I can't do that, can I? Because of these two cards here, this is going to be a full moon that comes after these cards, okay? So this could even be a new moon that's in the past, that's just taken place. This is going to be a full moon in the future. If this is a new moon in the future for you that's closest to you, this is going to be the full moon after that new moon, okay? And this is, like I said, this is going to be about a week before that full moon. So being that this is 3 days after the new moon, is that right? Yeah, this is a waxing crescent 3. So this is 3 days after a new moon. And this is a week before the full moon, which means these are only a couple of days apart here. They're only about half a week apart. So we're going to keep it that way. Okay, so now we're going to get the Intuit Tarot deck. Now in this deck, there are reversals. I do reversals in this deck. I don't like how that cut though. I'm going to redo that. Okay, now it did it exactly the same way, and I think it's even in the same place. So we're going to leave it there. Spirit wants it to be there. Okay. On the darkness card and the growth card, we've got the Two of Wands. Lack of strategy. Stalled, actually, by a lack of strategy. Redefine your purpose and desires, reassess, and make adjustments. So this is reevaluate, because it's reversed. It's actually the Two of Wands, okay? But it's reversed. So in this deck, that's what it means. Now, this is, because it sits on the darkness and the growth card, this is, that gives you timing on this. Stalled by lack of strategy, okay? Right around a new moon. Interesting. So this is somewhere between a new moon and, okay, so the day before your new moon and about a week after, sorry, 4 days, 3 days? 3 days after the new moon. Okay, so a day before and 3 days after, you're going to start evaluating, re-evaluating, because you're finding that you're not moving. You're stuck. You're in a standstill place. You're in a place of it. I don't feel stuck in this energy. I feel more like things just aren't moving forward and you're not sure why. So you're having to take another look at this. And this is the timing of having to take a look at this. You got that realization that things just aren't moving forward. So, okay, I need to take another look at this. And that's the timing of it, okay? There's no growth. In other words, there is no growth. So now we're going to get on to the growth and the discernment card. And you've got, yeah, again, you've got stagnant, a lack of growth, which is what I just said. This is feeling bogged down, regression, aimlessness, lack of effort, too much work, too little reward. So go within. Use your discernment to move forward this way. To move forward, not this way. Use your discernment in making the decision to move forward, okay? Because you've got two cards here that are basically saying the same thing. You're stalled by a lack of strategy and you're sitting here stagnant. You're just not moving forward. You're not growing. There is absolutely no growth here. There's a lack of growth. So you're having to reevaluate. And this is all taking place all the way across the board here. So this is anywhere from the day before the new moon. And what did I say this was? waxing gibbous 1, which is, this is about a week after a new moon. Is that what I gave you before? Doesn't seem like that's what I said before. Yeah, waxing gibbous 1. The waxing gibbous 1 moon is about a week after the new moon. Waxing crescent 3, I think this wasn't this? No, waxing crescent 3 is 3 days after a new moon. This is a day before, this is 3 days after, and this is about a week. So somewhere between the day before the new moon and about a week after it. All of this coming through to you is going to take place somewhere between a day before the new moon and about a week after it. Yeah, you've got a period of about a week here where you realize there's no growth. You're stagnating. And that's when you start to reevaluate, or you need to reevaluate. You need to actually reevaluate here, right around the new moon, give or take a day or two, right? Because nothing's happening. There's no growth. Okay, bottom of the deck, part of your overall energy is feminine air, which is the Queen of Swords. And she is the intelligent problem solver, quick-witted, strong, candid, inner strength, fair, chatty, realistic, and quirky. So this is who you need to become. And it's who you are going to become. Because Leo, you are not a sign that's going to sit still and spin your wheels for very long. You're going to become the intelligent problem solver here in all of this. Okay, now we're going to get Gaia Oracle card. One card dropped. That's happened 2 or 3 times now in the readings, and anytime it did that, it was the same card that came out, and I think it was called the Tree of Life. But not this time. This is perception, beyond the veil of illusion. See the third eye being activated in your throat chakra? You're going to hear something. I don't know if it's a message from divine or if you're going to hear it from someone in your vicinity. You're going to overhear a conversation, an idea, a message is going to come to you spiritually, or 3D or 5D. You're going to get information. I believe it's going to be 5D, sorry. That's why it says beyond the veil of illusion. You're going to gain an understanding here. Interesting. And look at it's right underneath the growth card, which is just a few days after the new moon. So look for that, give or take. Again, it's 3 days after the new moon. You're going to have this epiphany, this aha moment, and you're going to realize what it is that you need to do to start moving forward again. Okay, let's get a Sacred Destiny card just to get a little bit more guidance and advice possibly from Spirit. Okay. Ooh, flexibility. Look at the cat. It's not a typical lion that represents Leo, but it is a cat nonetheless. That's interesting. Okay, we're going to read this from the book for you. It says, bamboo in wind. The symbolism of bamboo runs deep, whereas many larger, seemingly stronger trees will break in high winds. Bamboo simply bends and sways. Its flexibility allows it to survive and even thrive while other species suffer. Even during a hard winter, when its branches are laden with snow, bamboo doesn't break. It snaps back when the snow melts in the spring. It also has a strong root system so that even during great storms, it survives. Additionally, it is often a symbol of abundance because of its rapid growth. Its upward, verdant, constant growth is used as a metaphor for the fulfilling rise of prosperity. The sacred landscape wants you to know this. The meaning of this card is rich and varied. It cautions you to be flexible in your life. Be willing to bend and yield. There are times to stand strong, but there are also times to go around a situation rather than face it head on. This card suggests being amenable to change. It is also a fantastic card for abundance and prosperity, and it suggests that if you are flexible, prosperity can and will come your way in all areas. Additionally, it suggests that a time of rapid growth is ahead. Don't resist it. The time is right for this surge of spiritual growth to occur. That's interesting because you have the growth card. Being flexible is what's going to allow that major growth for you, and it's going to happen very quickly. Don't forget the overall energy here is becoming an intelligent problem solver. So, reevaluate, don't stagnate, move forward, allow yourself to be the receiver of this new perception that you're being asked to be a part of, is what I'm hearing. Interesting. Okay, Leo, that's all I've got for you. I hope it resonates. I hope it helps. I love you guys, and I will see you next time.